The Israel-Palestine conflict. What is the problem? The land called Israel is also a land called Palestine. 60 years ago, the land was under British control. The British had occupied it after the First World War. The local people of this land were Muslim Arabs. They were called Palestinians because the land was called Palestine. Why was Israel created? After World War II, Jewish people were escaping from a shattered Europe. Many owned nothing and had stepped straight out from Hitler's death camps. Jews wanted a country of their own. Using their memory of tradition, they sought refuge in the land of their ancestors, Judea. Judea, where the word Jew comes from, was also the name of the land known as Palestine. The founding of Israel. Jewish people started to migrate to Palestine, or Judea, in large numbers following World War II. This was known as the Zionist movement. The British forces were unable to stop them. Jews pushed the Palestinian Arabs to the east and claimed Palestine as their own territory by religious right. They argued they were merely coming home. They renamed the area Israel. What happened next? The Palestinian Arabs fought back, however, to keep their property. Against so many people, however, they were forced back. They turned to their Muslim neighbors for help and assistance. This time, the Jews, or now Israelis, were outnumbered. This is a map of North Africa and the Middle East. The green represents countries with a majority population of Muslim. Many of these countries, including Egypt and Syria, supported Palestinians in their fight against Israel. The Israelis turned to anyone who might help them and found the USA willing to support a struggling nation. The two sides were now set up for war and have been fighting pretty much ever since. On one side is a well-equipped, modern conventional Israeli army. On the other side is a modern but not so well-equipped Muslim terrorist army known as Hamas. Both sides were and are ruthless. You may be wondering, why should this matter to us when the conflict is so far away? Well, the USA has always supported a Jewish state of Israel, partly because there are many Jewish Americans. Another reason is because of the Holocaust, and many Americans feel something referred to as Western guilt. Okay, so the founding of Israel. Jews claimed Palestine as their spiritual homeland and wanted to immigrate there. Arab Palestinians lived there, but the area was under control of Great Britain. Great Britain and many other nations agreed to support Jewish immigration to Palestine following World War II and the Holocaust. conflict began when Jews took the land known as Palestine and set up the Jewish state of Israel in 1948. Arab nations started 4 wars against Israel. 1. The 1948 War of Independence. 2. The 1956 Sinai War. 3. The 1967 Six-Day War. And 4. The 1973 Yom Kippur War. With the help of the United States, Israel defended itself against its Arab neighbors each time and won. They slowly gained more territory after each conflict and continued to force out Palestinians. This map shows how, after each conflict between Israel and its Arab neighbors, Israel won and slowly gained more and more territory. This is a modern-day map of Israel. The green areas represent parts still under Palestinian control. These remain areas of high violence. Current issues. Suicide bombing and attacks by militant terrorist groups on both sides happen regularly. Both sides claim the land as their holy, sacred land and are unwilling to compromise. Israel and Palestine today. Palestine is trying to be recognized by the United Nations as an independent nation. Some Israelis and Palestinians have learned to live side by side peacefully. Others have not.